Hello YouTube, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Pokemon FireRed version. In the last episode, we got the Boulder Badge from Brock from the Pewter City Gym. In this episode, we're going to be covering Route 3, so let's get on with it, I guess. There's nothing else to say. I walked right into that one, I guess. Excuse me, you looked at me, didn't you? Well, I mean, that line would have made more sense if I was a boy. But I'm a girl, so unless you think I'm homosexual or something. I got nothing against homosexual, but I'm just saying they should have made that line a little more ambisexual. That's the word? I don't know what the word is for two sexes. Oh no. For Pidgey-Nose Gust. Well, it didn't do that much damage. Okay, so that's one Pidgey level 9 down. Implying that there's another one behind. And Butterfree leveled up, so that's good. Yes, I'm gonna switch. I'm actually gonna switch to Spearow, because I'm gonna drop it eventually. I just like using 3 Pokemon at a time. But in this Let's Play, I'm actually gonna aim for 6 Pokemon, which is something I've never done in a Pokemon game before, so, that's actually gonna be a new experience for me. Shit. Wait, no, I think Heck actually has less power. It does. I'm just thinking that Peck actually has 35 power. I forgot the exact number, but I think it has slightly less than Gus. You're mean! Just because I beat... You're the one that accused me of looking at you, and then you accused me of being mean. What's wrong with you? Ugh, the use. Well, I technically count as the use, I guess. But... I have no idea what just happened there. Game freaked out, I guess, because I raised on it too much. Let me quickly check Peck's power. As you can see, Sassy, it actually used to be Bashful before my save file got deleted. And what do you know? 35 power, Gus is actually 40, so it's slightly, ever so slightly weaker. But oh well, at least it learns Peck immediately. Hey! I saw you in Viridian Forest! Oh, did you now? Because everyone I saw in Viridian Forest, I beat the crap out of. So unless you were hiding behind a tree or something and waiting to go all ninja on me, I doubt you saw me. Besides, if you saw me, wouldn't you have battled me like every other trainer? Oh my god. I don't know. Some of these trainers catch lines, I guess, or whatever you want to call them. They're pretty weird. So his first Pokemon was a Caterpie level 10, his second Pokemon was Weedle level 10. And I actually know what his third Pokemon is. It actually happens to be another Caterpie level 10. Yeah, a lot of these battles in the beginning of the game are basically, you're just fighting the same Pokemon at various levels and various combinations. There's not that many Pokemon that you can encounter this early in the game, so I guess it kind of makes sense. As opposed to other Pokemon games where you would literally just keep fighting the same thing over and over. Especially in Generation 5. There are a lot less trainers there. You beat me again! What? Wait, were you that first second guy who had like 3 Pokemon that I said violated the rule? And I might know who you are. I don't know. I'm not good with faces. Actually, I am pretty good with faces. Hi! I like shorts! They're delightfully comfy and easy to wear! My voice has got to stop cracking. And as you can see, he's wearing shorts. Youngster Ben. As opposed to Youngster Joey, who everyone should know if you've played Gold or Silver, or at least Heart Gold and Soul Silver. The first trainer that you fight in the game, who blocks you from going past him until you beat your rival at least once. What am I saying? It's mandatory. Run! Oh yeah, Tail Whip. I guess that's what it is. So much damage. So, keep the ride at level 11, now there's an Ekans level 11. How I know this, don't ask me how, I just played this game so many times, I've actually memorized it. But my memory gets a little more hazy once I get deeper into the game, because there's just so many trainers I can't memorize all of their Pokemon. So it's gonna use Wrap. Wrap is actually a special move. Once they use it, it's gonna keep doing damage to you until you faint the Pokemon, or it's been 2 to 5 turns. You can't switch out when they wrap you. I don't believe it! What, that you lost, or that I have a Butterfree? Because I haven't even seen a person with a Metapod, or actually, no, that's a lie. I have seen a person. So, actually, I want to say another thing about Wrap. Wrap and Bind used to be one of the most broken moves I've ever seen in Generation 1. Basically, while you were wrapped, you couldn't attack or do anything. Well, and neither could the opponent. So what would happen is, for 2 to 5 turns, you would be taking constant damage, until Wrap wore off. And if you kept going first, this would have repeated until you were dead, basically. Luckily, they fixed that in Generation 2, and you could still attack at least, and, you know, fight off the opponent who's wrapped you. I can't believe they would actually done that. A lot of things they messed up in Generation 1, even though people say it's one of the best. They made a lot of mistakes in there, but they fixed it. Fixed a lot of them. Are you a trainer? Let's get with it right away. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get with what? Oh, battle. Oh, okay, that's good. Correct. Weedle level 9 versus my Spearow level 11. I wonder who's gonna win. Oh, that was obvious. And what's wrong with you, man? Why didn't you evolve your Weedle yet? I can understand it not being a Beedrill, but... Okay, fine. You proved your point. But this thing... These trainers, Kakunas, and Metapods actually don't know anything other than Harden. Even the ones you catch in the wild will only know Harden. So the only way to make them gain experience points is by having them join a battle, switch to another Pokemon, and have that Pokemon defeated. The other Pokemon defeated, so that they share the experience points that are gained. It's a great way to raise weak Pokemon if they can't fight the Pokemon that you're fighting. I really try to stay away from doing that. I prefer to make Pokemon fight on their own, because, I mean, they gain more experience points that way, so it's much faster. I mean, the only times that something like that will ever happen is if I want the Pokemon to actually gain side experience points, or they actually stand no chance at the current Pokemon that they're facing. Why is my throat really dry? I should probably get some water. I probably drank some water before I started recording. Oh well, too late now. So his entire team was a Caterpie, Weedle, Kakuna, and Metapod. I actually knew this beforehand. Yeah, I memorized that much of the game. If I had new Pokemon, I would have won. Why don't you try evolving all of them? Man, these trainers can't take a hint. They should try evolving their Pokemon. Let's see. Alright, so I'm gonna lead off with Spearow, because I know she has a Rattata. Again, don't ask me how I know this. That look you gave me. It's so intriguing! What's that supposed to mean? You interested in me or something? I mean, look at your skirt! Oh my god, that's so short! See? I did level 10. Just like I didn't say the level 10 part, but I knew it was a Rattata! That's all that's important. Use your tackle. It's worthless. You will die to my peck. Now she's gonna send out a Nidoran female, which happens to be a poison type, so Butterfree, please do your job. That was a good idea. Even though it's so annoying raising this thing up. I mean, every single battle it will go to red, and I would have to rush back to the Pokemon Center. You guys are so lucky I didn't show you me grinding, because it would have been so boring, repetitive, and fun. Well, actually, it would have been kind of fun, because there were some funny deaths. Oh well, it's kind of hard to talk for 20-25 minutes, however long it took me to grind. Be nice! Well, yeah, she wasn't exactly being rude either. Oh well. Oh, and here's something new that Chief Fury 28 never mentioned. How did I get this berry? How did I know it was exactly there? If you look carefully, you'll notice that the patch of grass right there is sort of darker, like there's a dot there, or an oval. Actually, it kind of looks like an M with a line through it, but it looks much more different than the rest of the grass, which looks like 3 straight lines in different directions. These are spread out throughout the game, so if you ever find one, be sure to pick up the berry that happens to be there, because it'll always be a berry. So let's fight this guy, who happens to have a spear level 14. Hey, you're not wearing shorts, what's wrong with you? So you'd rather me wear shorts than a skirt? Whatever you say, Calvin. Tackle or bubble? The eternal question. But Jesus, oh shit. That did a lot of damage. Oh shit, it also knows fear attack. Shit. Don't kill me, please! Thank goodness. Crap, I'm gonna need to switch up because Squirtles can't take any more. Alright, Spearow, even though you're 2 levels lower than your counterpart, maybe you can beat him. Don't let him intimidate you with Leer! Don't let him weaken you with Growl! Why didn't you do this when I had Squirtle instead? I'll take that. I'm gonna quit complaining. Haha, I bet you're angry, Calvin. Lost! Yeah, he's probably raging that he got that I critical hit him. It happens. Happens to me too. It is not. Why am I not using the running shoes? Holy crap! I bet people have been screaming, why aren't you using the running shoes? Didn't you just get them last episode? Yes, I did. Why am I not using them? Because I'm a retard. That's why. Oh my gosh. I've been complaining about the running shoes for all the episodes prior to getting them. And now I decide to not use them. I'm like a hypocrite, I guess. Oh well. Makes things much faster. It's not really smoother. Okay, so another bug catcher, so he's gonna obviously have bug type, because what else do bug catchers have? So I'm gonna lead off with Squirtle, hopefully it'll level up, because at level 13 it happens to learn Water Gun. I'll battle you with the Pokemon I just caught. So that's actually a bad idea, because Pokemon you just caught lack effort values, or EV change. What are effort values? Some of you may have heard this term, some of you may know what this term is. But for those of you who don't, effort values are what changed generation 1 and 2 from 3. Basically, when you need for each of your 5 stats, there are effort values. Pokemon give out varying numbers of effort values. Usually, the more evolved it is, the more it'll give out. These are in-game values, so you can never actually check them yourself on a Pokemon. But if you want to make a Pokemon get the highest stat possible, you might want to keep track of these on like a notepad or something. Basically, every time you get 4 effort values, it equals a +1 to the stat of that effort value. This maxes out at 255, but only the first 252 count because it's every 4 power points that this gets added on. The maximum total that a Pokemon can have of effort values is 510 if you combine. They did it this way because there's no way they could have a Pokemon with 510 effort values in one stat. They can carry a total of 510, but each stat actually clocks at 255. It's up to you to divide it. Most people do it 252, 252, and then 4 and a random stat. Done like dinner! Who eats bugs for dinner? Oh. Never mind. So, but I'm not keeping track of effort values, even though I can. Because this is just a Let's Play. I'm not, you know, being all serious. Eek! Did you touch me? Whoa. Personal space issues much, Robin? Robin is from Teen Titans and is Batman's sidekick. So why is there a girl in Pokemon with the same name using a female Jigglypuff? I don't know, and I don't want to know. I guess Robin is a girl's name. No, don't you sing! Like you do in the anime! Please don't draw my face. Great. Sleep. I never explained poison, but I guess I'll explain sleep. Sleep is basically the state where a Pokemon can't move, or, yeah, can't attack for 2 to 5 turns. I actually got the benefit of the 2 turns sleep. In competitive battling, there's this clause where you can't put more than one of your opponent's Pokemon to sleep for some weird reason. And now I activated its ability, Cute Charm. What does Cute Charm do, you ask? If you ever make physical contact with a Pokemon, there's a 30% chance of you falling in love with it. What does falling in love with mean? It means that you have a 50% chance of attacking. If you don't, if the other 50% have, you basically get a message saying it was immobilized by love, which is bullshit. What kind of butterfly falls in love with a balloon that can, well, I guess it can sing? Can you attack me? I mean, seriously, you're wasting your time here. You could have been pounding my face all this time, but no, you're raising your useless defense stat because I happen to know a special attack. Oh, these AI, they need to be much smarter. Oh wait, I'm in love too. Crap. Oh, good. Come on, die. No! Oh well. This is the last trainer on the route anyway. Yeah, I actually know that this is the last trainer that you fight on this route. Come on! No! No! Oh my! If I was holding a Game Boy Advance, I would throw it on the floor right now. Oh, and you get a critical hit? It's not bad enough that I'm in love and I'm asleep. You critical hit me. And now there's a serious chance of me actually not being able to kill you. Yes! Butterfree makes it through! If only you were a female Butterfree, you wouldn't have had to suffer like that. Butterfree levels up, it's gonna learn a new move, because I happen to know that it does. It's gonna learn Poison Powder. I actually don't want it to learn Poison Powder. Actually, I should have made it. Too late. That's it? Yeah, that's it. You don't have any more Pokemon. So... use the running shoes! Forget it. So, that's the end of the route. And then we head into Route 4, where there's no trainers, but you see a cave to the right. So, let's quickly heal up our Pokemon. And then I'm going to show you guys a couple of things that you can do while you're in this Pokemon Center. First off, you might want to talk to this guy. I know it's useless now, but trust me, later in the game, a little bit later in the game, it's going to be useful for something if you're a bit of a completionist. And here's another thing. Hello there, sweetie pie. Have I got a deal just for you? I'll let you have a secret Pokemon, a Magikarp, for just $500. So, you'll buy it, am I right? No. No? You say no? I'm only doing this as a favor to you. Well, if any Pokemon fan knows, they can catch Magikarp later in the game with the old rod. First Key Fury 28 likes to call it the Magikarp Stick. So, that marks the end of this episode. Next time, we're going to be heading into this mysterious looking cave, which looks like it goes into nothingness, but it actually goes into some place. And if you were paying attention to what that guy said, Team Rocket, yeah, we're going to fight them. Well, he said they were in Cerulean City, but this cave leads to Cerulean City, so we'll probably end up fighting Team Rocket Crunch. So, this has been Drexelix, and I'll see you guys next time.